Cheryl McArton learned to swim early in her life, since the family home in New Brunswick was beside a river. When the family moved to Montreal, Cheryl hated waiting around for other kids to finish a length during swimming lessons, so joined the swim team instead. Her sister Jennifer and two brothers David and John all followed suit. In the summer, all the neighborhood kids belonged to the outdoor pool, which offered swimming, diving, water polo, and synchronized swimming, and Cheryl was a member of all these teams. In the winter, the children joined the Pointe Claire Swim Club. Her sister Jennifer became a world-class diver and was on the national diving team for 7 years. Cheryl's idol while growing up in Montreal was Robin Corsiglia, who swam in her neighborhood summer pool. Robin was only 13 years old when competing in the 1976 Olympics, and at the ripe old age of 10, Cheryl thought that knowing an Olympian was the coolest. In 1976, the family moved to Toronto, and Cheryl became a member of the North York Aquatic Club until 1988. Her coaches were Rab Donaldson, Mark Temple, and Jim Fowley. The first time Cheryl ever thought that she could actually achieve great things in swimming was at the 1981 Canada Games in Thunder Bay, where she won 5 gold medals and was a member of the winning Ontario team that included several future world-class athletes. She was a member of the 800-meter freestyle relay team that broke the Canadian record. At the 1982 Commonwealth Games, Cheryl placed 5th in the 200, 8th in the 400, and 6th in the 800 free. Cheryl was a member of the 1982 World Championship team. At the 1983 Pan-Pacific Games, Cheryl earned a bronze medal on the 400-meter free relay. At the 1984 Olympic Games, her 400-meter freestyle relay finished in 5th place. In 1987, her 200-meter free relay broke the Canadian record, and at the 1987 Pan-Pacific Games, Cheryl placed 2nd twice and earned a bronze medal as well. She was also a member of the 1987 FISU Games team. Cheryl graduated summa cum laude from the University of Arkansas in 1989, where she was a 4-time All-American, was on the Dean's and the President's list, broke school records in 4 freestyle events, both IM events, and all 5 relays. She was the women's swim team captain from 1986 through 1988. What Cheryl treasures the most about her swimming career is the many good friends she has made over the years. When she and Peter Ward, a fellow Olympic team member and inductee into the Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame, got married in 1990, she thinks that at least half the people at her wedding were current or former swimmers, swim parents, or swim coaches. The Ward family now resides in Fairfax, Virginia. Both daughters, Rebecca 12 and Rachel 10, are following in their parents' athletic footsteps. Rebecca specializes in IM and diving, while Rachel excels in freestyle and IM. Cheryl isn't quite finished with swimming yet. She still is an active Masters swimmer who earned 1 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal at U.S. Masters Nationals between 2000 and 2005, and helped set 2 Masters National Relay records in 2002. She currently coaches the local Masters team and works as meet director for all her husband's George Mason University swim team meets, and activities she carries out for her Patriot Masters swim meets as well. She also helps out with her children's summer league team and winter swim club. While reflecting on her life, she remembers that after graduation from university, all she wanted to do was wear a business suit and carry a briefcase. After 6 years of writing banking software for the International Department of Systematics, she now finds herself back on the pool deck and is having the time of her life. Of course, as with most young athletes, there was a huge support system in place, and Cheryl's was no exception. Her parents, Ron and Elizabeth, never pushed her and quietly drove her to practices, fed her large quantities of healthy food, and took her to every swim meet recommended by her coaches. With 4 athletes in the family at 4 different pools, this meant a lot of carpooling and reheating leftovers on a nightly basis. Both Mom and Dad helped out a lot behind the scenes, with Dad printing results in the wee hours of the morning after everyone else at the swim meet was long gone, and Mom running the bingo every Sunday morning as well as baking for the hospitality room at meets. She also published the Aqua Times, the club newsletter so necessary before the era of web pages and the internet. Cheryl has great role models to follow now that she is the mother of athletes herself. The Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame is proud to induct Cheryl McArton as a swimmer.